This screencast will show you how to set up the recording software so that you can show how you created that missing metal arm in our windmill scenario. The first thing we need to do is we need to come here in AutoCAD and maximize the AutoCAD screen. Next, we want to make sure that our microphone is plugged in so that the software will recognize it. And then I can start the ActivePresenter software. We click on the ActivePresenter. We could then click on New Capture and title it, start with your name, your last name, and then middle arm. You can browse or just remember where the software is going to save your project. Go ahead and click on Full Motion Recording, the top selection. Click OK. You'll get another dialog box, and it will ask you what you would like to record. We can then click this drop down and pick Application. Click this drop down to select your AutoCAD software. Everything else is just showing you what it will record using that full motion recording. We can go ahead and click OK, and it will start recording. So as the software is recording, it will record your voice as well as your actions on the AutoCAD software. So I can now, if you resized, you might need to move your properties flyout. If you resize the screen, I can use the appropriate layers to create or start to create my missing metal arm from the windmill scenario. So I use the draw commands, the modify commands to create that object, and then I add annotation as appropriate. Place those on the correct layer and use the correct layers. You will place this on a title block at a fitting scale. So I go ahead and double click into my viewport, come over here, and this isn't my full metal arm, but if this was a part of it, I could start drawing. Now this piece will fit at a scale of 1:1. Now if it's a larger metal arm, you might need to pick a different scale, and that would mean you'd need to scale your dimensions as well, like we did on the adjusting arm exercise. So I can double left click on the outside, close the viewport, double click into here, call it my missing, caps lock on, missing metal arm. Go ahead and add our time, our date. You can leave the drawing number as just a dash. But then I'm ready to print this and then end my screencast after I've created that metal arm and annotated it appropriately. To end the screencast, all I need to do is hit the end key. So after I hit the end key, it will show me a preview of my slide or video that I created, and you can take a look at your slide by clicking on the View tab and changing the size of that view. I want to go ahead and change that to a little bit smaller so I can see my entire screen. You can come down here at the bottom of the timeline and preview it by clicking on the play button. You can preview your video. But that's not necessary. You don't need to play around with any of these buttons. If you're ready to finish your slide or finish your screencast and you want to make it into an MP4, just come up to the export drop down, click on the video AVI file, make sure that this says MP4, and then you can remember where it's going to save the video, or you can browse and change another location for that video. So if I wanted to go ahead and click Browse and place it in Videos under my AutoCAD research, the video casting research, I can go ahead and click Save. Now it's saved that new location. I can click OK. You'll notice that it will sit here and process the video for us. And yours is going to take a little bit longer because this was just a demonstration of using the AutoCAD. It did not fully create the missing metal arm. You will need to do that, and so I'm thinking your videos will be about 10 minutes long, maybe a little bit longer. But you just wait until it processes it. When it's exported, and if you want to preview it, you can go ahead and click yes. If you don't want to preview it, you can go ahead and click no. Now this is the video. I would then browse using Canvas to find this video and attach it to the assignment, missing metal arm video assignment that it will be created on Canvas. And then I would print out my completed drawing on a piece of paper with the title block. Now this could be an A size or B size. This is up to you. You are going to find the correct scale that you feel is appropriate to show not only the object but all of the dimensions and annotation, and then go ahead and print that out and give it to me by the due date in Canvas. And that is how we would use the recording software to record our actions in creating that missing metal arm using the ActivePresenter software.